What's going on YouTube? So of course the Dodge brand hasn't had a ton of new product in a while, but they are changing that starting this year. I'm standing next to the all-new 2023 Dodge Hornet. This is a new subcompact crossover from the brand and is promising to be the most powerful utility vehicle under $30,000. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in and take a first look. Now let's start off by taking a look here at the front end design. Now I'll go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Yes, this is based off of the Alfa Romeo Tonale, so you're going to see a lot of similar design characteristics. That being said, Dodge did put their own unique spin on the design, particularly here in the front. So you'll notice we have that signature Dodge design. You kind of have the newest evolution of their front end look. This is their latest emblem. We also have a unique color scheme on this, which harkens to their performance-oriented models. So as you can see, we've got kind of a matte finish on the hood. We've got some stripes as well as some red accents, which you'll see repeated all throughout the rest of the vehicle. We also have a hood vent up here at the top. And as we take a look over here at our headlights, these are unique to the Hornet. As you can see, these are going to be reflector LEDs. And then we also have the LED daytime running light that runs right through there. As we move towards the side, let's take a look at our wheel options. These are 20-inch alloy wheels here on this example. This is the RT trim level. As you can see, very good looking setup. I love this design. I also love the red finished brake calipers. And like I was saying earlier, and I will talk about it a little bit more in the powertrain section, Dodge is kind of making this a performance-oriented subcompact crossover. So as I move above here, you'll notice the specific Hornet branding. And as Mason kind of moves to the side to give you a broader sense of it, like I was saying, the Hornet is a subcompact crossover vehicle. So this is designed to take on, the likes of something like a Kia Seltos, a Mazda CX-30, something like that. But like I said, Dodge is taking a more performance-oriented approach to this design, which I think it really looks very nice overall in person. As you can see, it's very sleek as we move kind of from the side and transition towards the rear design. And I'm really liking this rear look. Again, slim, sleek, and very wide looking. It doesn't look like your typical subcompact crossover, which can look kind of cheap. This looks like a very nice and expensive performance-oriented vehicle. Love the LED lighting that goes all the way through here. And one thing I'm noticing is a really cool element. The Dodge emblem is actually inside of the taillight unit and it lights up with the taillight, so that's really neat. As we move down, we've got some more of that matte finish on the paint here. And then we do have some nice looking exposed exhaust outlets, which are integrated right into the rear bumper area. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the interior and take a look at this. So like with the exterior, a lot of the componentry in here is shared with that Alfa Romeo. Now, if you're shopping for a sub $30,000 SUV, that's going to be a great benefit to you because, as you know, Alfa Romeo is actually a luxury automaker. So you're going to notice really some nicer touches in here that are similar to that Alfa Romeo versus maybe some of the other Dodge products that you've had in the past. So I'll go ahead and let Mason kind of climb in and take a closer look at the interior. We'll look at a few of the specific elements. Now, as soon as you get inside the vehicle, there's going to be a lot of elements that remind you of the performance-oriented mission, just like with the exterior. One of the things I really like right off the bat here is this steering wheel. Look, check out this nice flat bottom design we have. We've got the perforation up here, heavy bolsters, really feels great in the hand and looks very attractive. Now, as far as the overall cabin quality, we do have a hard touch plastic across the upper dashboard, but a soft touch leatherette through here with a stitching detail. The other element I'm really liking are these seats. Take a look at these seats. These are very, very nice looking seats. Again, performance oriented, surprisingly so for a compact SUV. And as you can see, we've got a nice Alcantara running through the middle here. It's got perforation with red in the background of it. And we also have a headrest with the specific Dodge branding. Now we do also have some good technology on board as well. So you've got two big digital displays in this vehicle. It's going to be 12.3 inches as far as the gauge cluster is concerned. Of course, I can't turn the vehicle on right now since we are in an indoor setting. And then our other display is going to be a 10.25-inch main infotainment system. Now, just like with the Alfa Romeo, you do have your shifter down here. Nice leather wrapping on that. It's just a traditional style, no electronic or anything like that. We have a roller for our audio controls, and this does come with an available 14-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. And then you also have your electronic parking brake as well. And while I'm in this area, let's talk a little bit about storage. That's very important for a family vehicle. We do have a center console here. This is going to be relatively small, but it's very deep, so even though it's narrow, you can go down quite a ways with that. Nice leather padding on top of that. We've got two very deep cup holders in front of that. And then in the very front here, we've got a super large area, great for a cell phone, and this also doubles, of course, as your wireless phone charging pad. Above that, you're gonna have dual zone automatic climate controls, again with nice physical controls, and then we also have some very nice looking vent details. As we move above, auto dimming mirror, full LED lighting inside of this cabin, so it's a nice touch. And this specific unit does not have a sunroof, though one is available. And let's quickly take a look at the back seat. So this seat on the front is adjusted all the way back pretty much. And as you can see, I'm 5'8", and I still have enough space that I'm actually quite comfortable. And there's a lot of foot space as well, so you can wiggle around your feet. Now, in a subcompact crossover, a lot of times they don't have a lot of equipment, but this does have some nice features back here. I'm noticing two vents. We also have two USB ports. Both seats have map pockets, and the seats themselves I'm sitting on are pretty comfortable. They've got that same design as in the front with the Alcantara and then the leather trim on the outside edges. We do also have an armrest with cup holders inside. And let's open up the back and take a look at our cargo capacity. As you expect for this class, it doesn't have a power option, or at least on this example, it does not. And taking a look here in the back, it does look like we've got plenty of space. It's pretty generously sized cargo opening. I'm noticing that we do have a nice carpeting down here at the bottom. If I lift this up, we've got a lot of storage down here. I'm really surprised by how much storage we have in the bottom. Definitely enough that you could stick a spare tire in there as well if you need to do that. And we also have some lighting and a 12-volt outlet. And let's take a second to talk about what is under the hood of this all-new Dodge Hornet. Now, you heard me in the introduction tell you that this is the most powerful subcompact crossover under $30,000. So, the standard engine on this is actually a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, making 265 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. Many in this segment never even have options to get to that, and usually if you do have an option to get to any similar power number, it is the available upgraded engine, not the standard engine, which this has. This is actually not the most powerful version you can get though. There is another place you can step up. So if you choose the RT, that's gonna be a plug-in hybrid model, and that's gonna further increase power to 285 horsepower. So that has a 15.5 kilowatt hour battery paired to a 1.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. As far as your pure electric range, that's going to be greater than 30 miles. So very nice to actually have that offering inside of the Dodge lineup. This model does have a cool feature called Power Shot. So if you press this button, you get a boost temporarily of 25 additional horsepower. And when you choose that, this can get 0 to 60 in as little as 6.1 seconds. But anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed our first look at this all-new 2023 Dodge Hornet. As always, make sure to stay tuned to our channel as we in-depth cover this vehicle coming up very soon, because this is actually going to be on sale starting in December of this year. So that's only a matter of weeks from now. You could start to see these show up at your local dealership or place an order for one. But anyways, like I said, go down below, subscribe, stay tuned to our channel, and we'll see you next time as we sample more of the latest automotive delicacies.